the doubtful once again. There's Irmgard. Reverend Mother, there's no doubt about Irmgard. The religious life is no place for the pious. I mean the pretentiously pious, Sister Berta. And there's Maria. Well, after last night, I don't think there can be any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria. I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day, but not for the night.
Well, she explained she fell asleep.
Are they?
Reverend Mother, I brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistress of the postulants and the mistress of the novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly. But she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got to a tear.
She waltzes on to rage and mouse and whistles on the stair. And underneath her wimple she has curls in her hair. I've even heard her singing in the abbey. She's always late for chapel, but her penitence is agree. She's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel Maria's not an asset to the abbey. I'd like to say a word on her behalf.
Then say it, Sister Margaretta.
Maria makes me laugh. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and leave it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A favorite Jewish token of the wits of clown. Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how do you make her say, listen to all you say? How do you keep her babe upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold your moonbeam in your hand? When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am. Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather. She's a darling, she's a demon, she's a lamb. She might pester any pest, neither pull it from its neck. She can throw a burning dervish off a wall. She is gentle, she is loyal, she's a rhythm, she's a charm. She's a headache, she's an angel, she's a girl. How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her. Many a thing she ought to understand. But how to make her stay and listen to what you say? How to keep her wing upon the sand? Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold the moonbeam in your
May I just now, my children, I think it's time I talked to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Maria. Come here, my child. I want to talk to you, Maria.
About last night. Reverend Mother, how could I have behaved so badly? I know I missed Vespers.
It was not about you missing Vespers, Maria.
But then I didn't want to waken half the abbey.
Maria, very few of us were asleep. We could only think that you'd lost your way, and to be lost at night on that mountain.
Reverend Mother, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
No?
When I was a little girl, I used to come down a mountain, climb a tree, and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them sing on their way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that there's a rule about singing.
Well, that's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaretta is always reminding me, but too late, after I've started singing.
And that day you were singing in the garden at the top of your voice.
But Mother, it's that kind of song.
I came to the window and when you saw me, you stopped.
It's been on my mind ever since that happened.
Be on my mind too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was little.
These are a few of my favorite things. Green-colored ponies and apple strudels, daughters and slavers and schnitzel with noodles, wild beasts of mine with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dawn lights, when the baby stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dawn lights, when the baby stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so Mother, we're singing at the top of our voices.
You're right. It's that kind of a song.
Mother, where did you learn it?
I was brought up in the mountains myself. Maria, you weren't prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, Mother, but I pray and I try.
Tell me, Maria, what's the most important lesson you've learned here?
To find out what the will of God is, and to do it.
Even if it is hard to accept?
Even then.
The dress you wore when you came to us, is it still in the robing room?
Why, no, Mother. I'm sure that's been given to the poor. Sister Margaretta says that when we enter the Abbey, all our wealth clothes are given to the poor.
My dears, Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Mother, please, no.
For a while only, Maria.
Don't send me away, Mother. This is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it?
Yes.
Perhaps if you go out into the world again for a time, you'll return to us knowing what we expect of you.
I know what you expect, Mother, and I'll do it. I promise.
Maria,
It is God's will. But where am I to go?
there's a family nearby. A family of 7 children.
7 children.
You like children, you're very good with them. They need a governess until September.
Until September.
Captain Fontrap expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man who's decorated for bravery in the Adriatic.
A captain. In the Navy. Mother, he'll be very sweet.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Reverend Mother, have I your permission to sing?
Yes, my child.
I'm
Oh, help.
Beside which you see, I have confidence
Patrick?
Oh,
Get up! I was calling for the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear it, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. We're happy to have you home again, sir.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said I've had enough of this and walked out.
Well, there's another one coming today, and this one can't walk out. She's coming from Nonberg Abbey with strict orders to stay until September.
will you be home for a time, sir?
Just until tomorrow. The telephone call, was it for me?
No, sir, it was for Franz. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna. Frau Schrader? I have the number in the pantry.
I know the number. Oh, I shall be back in about a month with 2 guests. Herr Detweiler and Frau Schrader.
You want me on the telephone?
Oh, the post office called. They've got a telegram for you. It's going to be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. That gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
That scatterbrained boy delivering telegrams, you'll be lucky if it gets here.
Well, that's one thing people are saying. If Germany did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He never whistled for us when his wife was alive.
In the Imperial Navy, the captain always whistled for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have made a fortune. You'll wait here.
I'm Captain von Trapp. You are Fräulein...
Maria Reiner.
Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Abbey, all our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
Paul didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress.
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself a dress, only I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, you'll be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You will find out how far they have progressed in their studies and continue from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
As I sound your signal, you will step forward and repeat your name. You, Fräulein, will listen and learn their signals so that you can call them when you want them.
Liesel. Friedrich.
Now, Fräulein, let's see how well you listened.
Oh, I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They have been taught to come only when they hear their signal. Now, when I want you, this is what you will hear.
Oh, you won't have to... You won't have the trouble, sir! Because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everybody in this house answers to a whistle. I shall leave you with the children. You are in command.
Oh, but... Pardon me, sir. I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return his whistle, Captain. I won't need it. Captain.
As you wish.
Well, now that it's just us, would you tell me your names again? And this time, tell me how old you are. Now,
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old and I don't need a governess.
I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
Why, you're almost a man.
I'm Peter.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Rita. She's Louisa and she's 13 years old. And you're smart. I'm 9 and I think your dress is the ugliest one I ever saw.
Peter, you mustn't say anything like that.
Why not? Don't you think it looks ugly?
Even if I didn't think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Almost. That's a nice age to be. 11. Almost.
I'm Martha and I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday and I like pink parasol.
Pink is my favourite colour too. Oh. And you're Gretel. I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
Nope. The first thing you have to do is to tell Father to mind his own business.
And then it has to be
No, you don't!
I like it. What's in here?
It's my guitar.
What did you bring this for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Oh, everybody sings. What songs do you know?
We don't know any song.
No? Well then, Gretel. I think I know where to start. Where shall we? I know.
Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with ABC. When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Come. I'll make it easier. Listen.
Do, a deer, a female deer. Re, a drop of golden sun. Mi, a name I call myself. Fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow slow. Ti, a twinkle gem in red. That will bring us back to do. Oh, oh. A deer, a female deer. A drop of golden sun. A name I call myself. A long, long way to run. A needle pulling thread. A note to follow slow. A twinkle gem in red. That will bring us back to do. A deer, a female deer. Rain, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself. Far, a long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. Law, a note to follow slow. Tea, a twinkle gem in red. That will bring us back to dawn.
so on are just the tools we use to build songs. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes. How? By mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re.
Now you try it.
So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do. So, do, la, ti, do, re, do.
But it doesn't mean anything.
So we put in words.
Words?
One word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing most anything.
You said one word for every note.
Yes, Brigitte, I did.
But when we sing anything, we're using up 3 notes on 1 word.
That's right. Well, sometimes we do that. Let's put it all together. And when you know the notes to sing, you can sing most
Liesl,
Yes?
you don't have to say goodnight this early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father was home?
Ah, I have a way of knowing things.
You're wonderful.
No, I'm not. I'm not really.
Yes, you are. I mean, how did you know 2 days ago that you'd be here? At just this time tonight with a telegram for Fran.
Every year on this date, he always receives a birthday telegram from his sister.
See? You are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Well, if you can't be sure you're going to have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
Oh, well then I'll come here by mistake with a telegram for, Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin, staying with the Gauleiter, which no one's supposed to know. Well, don't you tell your father.
No.
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Some people think we ought to be German, and they're pretty angry at those who don't think so. Liesl, they're getting ready to... Let's just hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liesl?
16. What's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage, for fate to turn the lights on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that men will want to write on.
To write on.
You are 16, going on 17, baby. It's time to think. Better beware, be canny and careful, baby. You're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and always cats will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you of things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortable.
Yes. Thank you.
There will be new curtains for the windows and the alcove. They'll be hung tomorrow.
But these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governesses just so they can see their father.
Well, he must want to see them too.
Ever since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. Oh. You can put that away, he won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music.
And he used to love music. There were wonderful evenings here. His wife would sing and he would play the violin or guitar. But now he's shut all that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But not to have music.
Well, anyway, the captain may marry again before the summer is over.
That would change everything. They'd have a mother again.
You'd better close your window. It's raining.
Dear God, I know now that you sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love. And I pray this will become a happy family in my sight. God bless the captain. God bless Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitte, Martha, and little Gretel. And yes, I forgot the other boy. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. And this is Margaret and everything. And now, dear God, about Liesel. How about I know that I'm a friend? And how about you tell me what she's up to? Are you going to tell me? Help me be understanding, that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Amen. I was out, just taking a walk, and somebody locked the doors earlier than usual. And I didn't want to wake everybody up, so when I saw your window was open, You're not going to tell Father, are you? Did you climb that trellis to get up here? It's the way we always got into this room to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can do it with a toad in each hand. No. Liesel, were you out walking all by yourself? You know, if we washed that dress out tonight, nobody would notice it tomorrow. Then all this would just be between you and me. You could put this on. Take your dress in there and then come back here, sit on the edge of my bed, and we'll have a talk. Today I told you I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do. Oh, it's you, Gretel. Are you afraid? You're not afraid of a thunderstorm, are you? Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared. Wait for me.
Oh, no. Come on, all of you, up on the bed. Now all we have to do is wait for the boys.
I'll do it again. Boys are brave.
You boys aren't afraid too, are you? Oh, no.
few of my favourite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dawn bites west, when the breeze lifts the sun, I'm feeling sad. I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Raindrops on roses, and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles, and woolen mittens, brown paper packages, tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things. Green-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells, and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese and fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favourite things. When the dawn bites, when the breeze lifts, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Franz, could you tell Herr Jack Fry that we're having coffee out here?
Yes, sir. Herr Jack Fry is still on the telephone.
Frau Schrader?
Oh, no thank you.
No sign of the children, Franz?
Not yet, sir.
Georg, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes. They're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. Look, that green stretch of woods over there. When the wind blows through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
That's not a village, that's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You're quite an experience for me.
You're quite an experience for me, too. Somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man. Occasionally, I catch a glimpse of him, and when I do, he's exciting.
Never been called exciting before?
Well, I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You make more sense. How can you be away from this place as much as you are?
Maybe I've been searching for a reason to come back.
Georg, I like it here.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I mean, he's desperate about his festival and his singers, but really... You like it here?
Very much. But we've had to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
Well, it is. And I'm president.
President of a corporation?
I managed his affairs for years before he died.
No, it's just I can't quite see you sitting behind a desk.
Well, of course, I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. Herr Jack Fry would like his coffee now.
While he's telephoning.
He's just finished. Georg! I'm sorry I took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I've been up to now is our basso, who is the profundo.
Oh, Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm, London.
On Georg's telephone.
But how else could I afford it? Why am I up here?
Well, I hoped it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar.
Max?
I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. It's that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
Baron Elberfeld, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet him. I'd like to meet all your friends. Georg, why don't you throw a dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. These days, it's difficult to know who's a friend and who's an enemy.
Well, this isn't a good time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's happened to the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should be here to welcome you.
Well, it couldn't have been an intentional slight, because they haven't met me yet.
Forgive me, I'll try to find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. He hasn't admitted it yet. There seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is?
No?
What? So it's very simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes, he's very rich and you're very rich. In all the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. In garret rooms or made upstairs, the lovers starve and snuggle. They're famous for misfortune, which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich, you very seldom hear of.
Not a sign of them anywhere.
No, little shaft, do you share with me? We do not flee from the mortgagee. Nary a care in the world have we.
How can love survive?
You're full of bonds and you own a lot. I have a plane and a diesel yacht.
Plenty of nothing you haven't got.
How can love survive? No lights for us on the top of a bus in the face of the freezing breezes.
You reach your goals in your comfy rails or a ballon of your Mercedes.
How can I show what I feel for you? I cannot go out and steal for you. I cannot die like Camille for you. How can love survive?
You millionaires with financial affairs are too busy for simple pleasure. When you are poor, it is toujours l'amour, l'amour and leisure.
Caught in our gold-plated chains are we, lost in our wealthy domains are we, trapped by our capital gains are we, but we'll keep romance alive.
Trapped by your capital gains are you.
You live alive.
What do you want?
Captain, I don't see. I didn't know. Hi!
Who are you?
I have a telegram for, Herr Detweiler. I am Herr Detweiler.
You delivered your telegram? Now get out!
Georg, he's just a boy.
I'm an Austrian. I will not be hired.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character, because if you had, I'm certain I'd hate you.
You couldn't hate me. I'm too lovely. Hey, Detweiler, there's a call for you. I'll take it.
Get cleaned up! Get into uniforms and report back here! At once! Fräulein, where did they get these abominations from? Out of a nightmare?
No, out of some curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There was plenty of wear still left in
Just
them.
one moment. Do you mean to say that the people of the neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh, yes, they've become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I shouldn't wonder.
They say there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
But Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I don't wish to hear from you about my children.
Well, you must hear from someone, because you're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't want to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you go on treating her as one, Captain, then you'll have a mutiny on your hands. And Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy, he's aloof. Friedrich needs you. He needs your confidence.
Tell me about my son.
Brigitte could tell you about him, and she could tell you a lot more if only you got to know her, because she notices things. And she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. And Kurt is sensitive, he's easily hurt, and you ignore him. You just brush him aside the way you do all of them. I haven't finished yet! Louise just wants to have a good time. You've just got to let her have a good time. And Martha. Well, Martha I don't know about yet, but somebody's got to find out about her. And little Gretel. Little Gretel just wants to be loved. Captain loves Gretel. All of them. They need you.
You will pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things. Not in the way I said them.
After you've gone, though. What's that?
Singing.
Who's singing?
Your children.
My children singing.
I was going to sing for Frau Schrader when they met her. Georg, you must hear! My heart wants to sing, every song it is. My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the trees. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from the church on a breeze.
I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the
Edelweiss! Georg, why haven't you told me how enchanting your children are?
Children, I'd like you to show Frau Schrader the gardens.
Oh, yes. Show me the gardens. I want to see everything. Well, I don't know any of your names yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure I will get them right for a long time.
My name is Martha. No, she's not. My name's Martha. She's
All right. I don't know my own children.
They're waiting to know you. They want so much to, and after I've gone...
No, I want you to stay.
If I can be of any help.
You've helped already. You have brought music back into my home. I've forgotten. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing.
How nice. When you get back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
High on a hill was a lonely goat herd. Loud was the voice of the lonely goat herd. Folks in a town was quite remote herd. Lasting clear from the goat herd's throat herd. Oh, oh, lady on the leaf, oh, 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 lady on the lake. Oh, oh, lady on the leaf, oh, lady on the leaf, oh, lady. Then saw a bridge and castle right her lane, on a road with a low two-toed herd, lane, What did you wait for, girl, and go to lay. Oh, oh, lady on the leaf, oh, oh, lady on the lake. Oh, oh, lady on the leaf, oh, lady on the leaf, oh, lady. Happy lady, oh, lady on the lady, oh. Soon did you wait for, come and show me your lay, oh, lay, oh,
all the guests at the party tonight. Oh, come along now, children.
Refreshment. Will you fix my bow? We never had a party in our house before.
Oh, yes, we used to have lots of parties here.
Friedrich and I used to sneak out and watch them from the top of the stairs. I remember the music.
Once your father brought a gypsy orchestra all the way from Budapest.
Yes, they wore red coats. Remember the beautiful ladies? Everybody laughing.
There was one lady, the most beautiful of all. I think she was here all the time.
Yes, Louisa.
Can we dance while we get to dancing?
Yes, of course. But remember what Fräulein Maria told us.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologise for the interruption to this evening's performance. This is due to technical difficulties. We don't anticipate a long delay and would ask you to remain in your seats. Thank you.
monstrous. And it's high time too.
Monstrous? Occupation, you mean?
Never. I'm warning you. Anyone that stands in the way, and this goes for our hostess.
He's coming.
It's much more pleasant on the terrace. Elberfeld, it's very nice to see you and the Baroness here again.
Frau Schrader's charming, Georg.
We hope she isn't ill. Oh no, just a headache. I'll meet you on the terrace.
Father, I don't think these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited aren't speaking to the other half.
Well, Father, maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Oh, sir, Frau Schrader asked me to let you know that she'll join you in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Kurt, I haven't danced a Ländler since I was a very little girl. You remember it, show me. I haven't danced since... You said the right hand behind the back? Yes, that's right. But first, the boy and girl meet. So you would bow. Then they go back to strong. So... And turn out. Now, arm and arm, and I go under the cut. So, arm, and under. Great. Now make a little window, so you would... Oh no, it's clever.
That's wrong. Let me show you.
I don't remember anymore.
That's the way it's done.
Your face is all red.
I'm not really good at dancing.
Thank you, friends. Tell the captain I'm back. Brigitte!
Uncle Max! We're having a party.
Good! Tell your father it's sure to be a success. I'm here.
Max!
Elsa! Without a doubt, you are the most beautiful corporation president in the entire world.
Oh, thank you, Max.
You're here, and as usual, just in time for dinner.
Gail, did you think you would give a party without me?
Oh dear, now we have an odd man.
Lord, what charm.
Liesel, run and ask Frau Schmidt to set 2 more places, and I want to see Fräulein Maria.
2 places?
We need another woman.
Liesel.
No, she's much too young.
Maria, you're not serious.
But of course.
She's a nursemaid.
I don't think of her that way.
I don't mind, but your friends. You can't ask them to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Elsa, tell me why not.
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Frau Schrader, they're asking you out there.
Oh, come on, Georg. I've been dodging these people for an hour.
Oh,
Now.
Brigitte, have you seen your father?
What do you mean, Fräulein Maria?
Hey, dear father, it's nice to see you again.
You say that now.
I knew to belong. Frau Schrader didn't have a headache. She just wanted to get out of the party. She was thinking.
Now, Brigitte, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true.
But I do know. I heard her say to Father she'd been torturing these people.
Well, that doesn't mean she didn't have a headache. You know, it's very important that you children like Frau Schrader.
I like all right. Why is it important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Oh, Fräulein, Father's never going to marry her. Why, he couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
That's just the kind of silly thing.
You must know that.
No, Bridget.
Remember the other night, when we were all sitting on the floor singing the Edelweiss song you taught us? After we finished, you laughed at him forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds.
No, Bridget.
And the way you looked at him just now when you were dancing. You're in love with him.
One more dance, Kurt, and then to bed. Oh, Fräulein Maria, you're not dining with the children upstairs tonight. You're having dinner with us down here. No, it's all arranged. And you'll have to hurry. You'll have to get changed.
Oh, and Fräulein, wear that dress you wore the other night when we were all singing. It was lovely. The soft white one.
Shall I announce dinner, Captain?
Yes.
Oh, no. Not yet. Georg, I want the children to say goodnight the way they did last night.
Oh, no, not now.
Please, Georg, the way they did it when you were so sweet.
Not in front of strangers.
Georg, please. Max, you're just in time. Children, now, the children of Captain Thorntrap would like to wish you all good night.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo. Regretfully they tell us, but only they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodnight. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight. So long, farewell, I'll be to say adieu, 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 to you and you and you. So long, farewell, au revoir, I'll be to say. I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. No?
No.
So long, farewell, I'll be to say goodbye. I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye. Goodbye. I'm glad to go. I cannot tell a lie. I flit, I float, I flee, I fly. The sun has gone to bed, and so must I.
Extraordinary.
Fräulein Maria taught them to do it.
Amazing. Well, I would be all over Austria for something like this for the festival. I find it right here.
No, wait a minute,
A
Max.
singing group of 7 children in one family.
Max, Georg didn't even want them to sing in front of the guests tonight. I had to persuade him.
Ah, then you have influence. You must talk to him.
Max?
Elsa, this is important to Austria. And it wouldn't do me any harm.
Maria has asked to see you. I know it has taken her a long time.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but she's unhappy too.
Why did they send her back? You know.
She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except in prayer.
I shall see her.
Maria.
This must have been a trying experience for you.
It was, Reverend Mother.
Has it taught you anything?
I learned I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without saying goodbye.
Sit down, Maria. Maria, what happened? Why did you do this?
I was frightened.
Right?
I was confused. I felt it. I never felt that way before. I couldn't stay, and I knew that here I'd be away from it, that here I'd be safe.
Maria, our abbey is not to be used as an escape. What are you running away from? Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tell me about it, my child.
Brigitte said that I was. And that her father was in love with me. And then there he was. And we were looking at each other. And I could hardly breathe. And then I knew I couldn't stay.
But you do like him, Maria.
Oh, yes.
Did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, then I didn't know that I did. And that's what's been torturing me. I was there on God's errand. To have asked for the captain's love would have been wrong. I don't know, Mother. I do know this. I'm ready at this very moment to take my vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. The first time we talked together, you told me you remembered your father and mother before they died. Do you remember? Were they happy?
Oh, yes. They were very happy.
Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love. And my child, you have a great capacity to love. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend your love?
I've pledged my life to God's service. I've pledged my life to God.
My daughter, if you love this man, it doesn't mean that you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, no, Mother, please, don't ask me to do that. Let me stay here.
Maria, these walls were not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
How do I find it?
Look for it.
Every path you know.
Now, this time sing seriously. Liesl, give us a key. That's nice, that's very nice. Except it's no good. Imagine you're standing on the stage of a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Uncle Max?
Well, any concert hall. Maybe Salzburg concert hall. Or a concert hall full of people. Now, once more. Why don't you sing now?
I've got a sore finger.
There. Now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. At the night of the party you sang so beautifully. With such spirit. Well, let's try again.
Hello, Max.
They want you to sing for me, the little darlings, but they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fräulein Maria.
We do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
I've had experience in choir.
Max, please. Now, what would you like to sing? Oh, I did.
No, Fräulein Maria.
Even not to mention Fräulein Maria!
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
That's just what I need. Is anyone using the car?
Now, what are you going to sing?
My heels are alive. My heels are alive with the sound.
No, not that one. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks, any of your little jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only though she liked to laugh at.
You didn't put toads in her bed.
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened. You had to leave us without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling, I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
Well, you're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good. I'm not sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother. Frau Schrader.
Yes. It was all settled last night. I'm very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria wants to feel better, she used to sing that song, remember?
Yes, Louisa.
All right, let's try it. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. Brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favourite things. Why don't I feel better? Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white glitters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favourite things. Every long nights when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favourite things, and then I know me.
I miss you very much. I must find your father right away.
I'll find him.
I'll go with you. How's your sore finger?
You remember?
Liesl, are you all right? Oh, I'm all right, Fräulein. Many telegrams lately? No, Fräulein. Now, I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Liesl, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them.
Oh, I have so much to tell you about.
We have something to tell you too.
I'm sure you have a great deal to tell me.
Well, the most important thing is, Father's going to be married.
Married?
To Frau Schrader.
Are you sure?
Oh yes, he just told us. He told us himself.
We found him!
Lisa,
Lisa, Brigitte, boys. Maria will be in the nursery.
you've come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever, without even saying goodbye.
It was very wrong of me. Forgive me.
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask. Any
exists.
Then you're back to stay.
Only until you can make arrangements for another governess.
Oh no, you've been missed by the children. Everybody's missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were away. Everything was wrong. We'll talk about it later. You go after the children now. Maria, a new dress.
New postulant.
Oh, I know I'm right, Max. We'll find him and ask him.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Gale, settle this for Max and me, will you? How far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall there? That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know that makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Jack Wilder, while you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin. You could be calling me from Berlin. They said you'd know who it was. Oh. Thank you, Max. Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people have?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer all those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh. You agreed too?
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying. They were giving him the last rites. They asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you realize what might happen to you? To your property?
To your children?
To everyone close to you? To Elsa? To me?
Well, what will you do if they come?
What anyone with any sense would do. Just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
How do you think it will?
Well, one thing is sure. Nothing you can do will make any difference.
Oh, don't look so serious, darling. Take the world off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you have to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against a shark, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on their side. Be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
You won't have to bow your head just a little.
Then what is life about? Why are we here?
My answer will be simple, quick, and clear. A crazy planet full of crazy people is somersaulting all around the sky. And every time it turns another somersault, another day goes by. And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. No, you can't stop it, even if you try. Every time I see another day go by.
While somersaulting at a cockeyed angle, make a cockeyed circle round the sun. And when we circle back to where we started from, another year has run.
And there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it. If the earth wants to roll around the sun, you're a fool if you worry.
You're a fool if you worry.
Over anything but little number one.
That's you.
That's I.
And I,
And me.
that all-absorbing character,
That fascinating creature.
that super special feature.
Me.
So every star and every whirling planet, every constellation in the sky, revolve around the center of the universe, a lovely thing called I.
Yes, and there's no way to stop it, no, there's no way to stop it, and I know that I cannot tell you why. That as long as I live it, just as long as I live it, there'll be nothing else as wonderful as I. There'll be nothing else as wonderful as I.
Turning your head. You called from Berlin, sir. Inside the lion's mouth. Tell them I'll call them back.
You might as well talk to them now, Max.
Go, go, go!
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No. Not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I'm going to miss them.
Captain, oh, I beg your pardon.
Oh, Maria. I didn't know you were back. I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children would like to know if they could take a holiday from their lessons tomorrow so that we could go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
Thank you. That would make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader? The children have told me that you're going to be married.
Oh? I'm afraid they were wrong. Georg, I've got to finish packing if I'm to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must, I'll tell Franz to have the car ready.
No, I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen, Georg. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing. But you said it at the right time.
The children told me you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
You found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
The Mother Abbess says when God shuts a door.
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
The Mother Abbess. She said you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
Yeah.
Not at first. Then one day, one night, all of a sudden it stands before you.
Yes.
I look at you now and I realize this is not something that has just happened. This is something that I've known deep inside myself for many weeks. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte.
What?
She said that night when we were dancing.
She was quite right. That was no ordinary dance, was it?
I haven't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different after you've grown up, isn't it?
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Uh-huh.
That's quite different too.
Is it? It is different.
Your whole life will be different now, Maria. I'll take you anywhere you want to go, give you anything you wish.
I don't want to go anywhere. All I could wish for is right here.
Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment of truth. For he was standing there loving me, whether or not
someone I should go to ask permission to marry you.
Why don't we ask the children? Maria, this is our gift to you.
Reverend Mother, have I your permission to look at myself? I brought a mirror.
Sister Berta,
Sister Margareta! I don't think she had time to put in the linings.
the mirror, Sister Berta.
My mother, I
Don't be vain, my daughter. Let me say it for you. You are indeed beautiful, my dear.
Festival 1938. And look here. The Von Trapp Family Singers. And here are all your names. Lisa, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Martha, and Gretel.
Why am I always last?
Because you're the youngest.
Now, Lisa, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, you must all be ready at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's when the bus is going to arrive, and I need you all to be on it so you get there in time.
Herr Detweiler, can you help me, please? The Gauleiter is here. He wants to know why we aren't flying the new flag.
Hello?
I tried to
Keep
explain-
quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Who knows? The man is on his honeymoon.
These are not times for joking. It's been 4 days since the Anschluss. This is the only house in the province that is not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
You mean the flag with the black spider on it?
Do you permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the old regime.
In the old regime, I was Third Secretary. Now I'm First Secretary.
Good. Then you will order them to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp wouldn't... What I mean is that I can take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take your orders from us. And so will the captain. Hello?
Why is he so cross?
Everybody's cross these days.
Is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't need to. The thing to do today is to get on with everybody. Now, listen. Be sure to get all the children on the bus at 11 o'clock.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right, Father?
He'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, anyway, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock. Well, on, Liesel. See what I have here.
Oh, that's Father's luggage.
Yes, they're back. You have such a lot to tell us. Don't let's hurry about telling them anything. Oh, Gil. Weren't expecting you back until next week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's much I want to know.
Oh, children, we miss you so very much.
What did you miss the most?
We missed all that noise you make in the morning.
That noise you make telling each other to be quiet. We missed climbing upstairs to say goodnight to you.
We missed hearing you sing.
Who came just in time to hear us sing? Look, Father, we're going to be performing in a festival on Friday.
Let me see. Max, are you responsible for this?
I was just waiting to talk to you about it, Gil.
You can't talk your way out of this one.
Ah! Presents for the children.
Max!
Gil, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was very fortunate to be able to enter them at all. There'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
Not my family.
The committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max? What did they say?
Never heard such praise.
Georg, did you hear?
The family Von Trapp does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy, then...
And for the festival, people come from all over the world.
It's out of the question.
Gil, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the Anschluss happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful to these swine!
He must at least pretend to work with these people. I admire the way he feels, but you have to convince him. He has to compromise.
No, Max. No.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
And I will talk to him. If these children don't sing in this festival work, well, it will be a reflection of Austria. And it won't do me any good.
Maria, I've always known you've loved us children. And now I know you love Father. I do, Liesel. I love him very much. But how can you be sure? Because I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my life. A bell is no bell till you ring it. A song is no song till you sing it. And love in your heart wasn't put there to stay. Love isn't love till you give it away. Maybe you're 16, going on 17, waiting for life to start. Somebody kind who touches your mind will suddenly touch your heart. There's a telegram for the captain. Oh, Rolf! Oh, Rolf, I want you to meet my mother. My new mother.
Rolf, I'm glad to meet you, finally.
I have a telegram for Captain Von Trapp.
You stay here with Liesel.
I'll take it to him.
I'm under orders to make sure the captain gets it.
I think you can trust arguments.
I have my orders.
Silly, they're married.
Franz, this telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp. Hi!
Rolf. Even France.
Yes, even France. Even me. Even everybody in Nürnberg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows what's good for him, he'll come over to the right side.
Rolf, don't talk
And
like
if he
that.
doesn't, then he'd better get out of the country. There are things that happen today to a man like that. He'd better get out quick. Cry all you want. Just remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember too.
Liesel, don't cry.
How could he turn on father that way?
Maybe he wasn't threatening your father. Maybe he was just warning him.
Liesel!
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I'd have to face a decision this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Well, Georg?
I can't just brush this aside. I admit it would be exciting having a ship underneath me again, and it would be a relief and a comfort to know that you and the children were safe, but it also means... Please, Maria, help me.
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know now that I can't do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away.
You'll have to leave tonight. Now!
Not without my family. I mean, we can't just pack up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Sir, Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, friends. They didn't give us time.
We'll have to make time.
I'll go let him in. We must be careful.
Maria, what's happening? Stormtroopers. That's what I was afraid of.
Max, stay with Georg. I need the children. Liesel, quickly. Find the children. Quickly!
This way, Admiral. We can talk through here. Admiral von Schreiber, may I present Herr Detweiler? Max, I think you know Herr Zeller. Would either of you gentlemen care for a drink?
We're here on business. Captain Von Trapp. A telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I have just received it. I've been away. I've only been home half an hour.
Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in the war is well remembered by us, Captain.
It's good to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point, if you don't mind. In our Navy, we hold you in the very highest regard. That explains why I am here. Having had no answer to its telegram, the High Command has sent me in person.
That's very flattering, sir, but I've had no time to consider what
I'm here to present you with your commission.
I'm deeply conscious of the honour,
And
sir.
your orders are to report immediately to the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately. Oh, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp, Admiral von Schreiber.
Madame.
What I meant to say is that we are all singing at the Salzburg Festival on Friday night. You see, the Von Trapp family singers, here in the programme.
It's been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday night. This is Wednesday. It's only a matter of 2 days. Might be possible. You could report to Bremerhaven by Monday. Admiral! Do you have a telephone I could use?
This way. If there is any question, perhaps I can wait.
It gives here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family. I'm head of the Von Trapp family.
It's hard to believe, Captain Von Trapp, you singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you choose.
It doesn't say what you're going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
It will be your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I'd like to hear you sing now. Sing what you're going to sing at the concert. Sing!
Liesel, would you give us a doe?
Doe, a deer, a female deer, gray, a drop of golden sun.
Me, a name I call myself.
Far along the way to run.
Von Trapp family singers. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Just a moment. I have an announcement that concerns you. Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to its conclusion. Except, of course, we don't know what that conclusion is going to be. The judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision, and while we are waiting, I think there should be an encore. It seems this may be the last opportunity. The Von Trapp family will have to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately after this concert for his new command in the naval forces of the Third Reich. Our commander has arrived to escort him directly from this hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. Now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Von Trapp family singers.
There's a sad sort of knelling from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, the family they compel us to say goodbye to you.
So long, farewell, I'll leave you saying good night. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight. So long, farewell, I'll leave you saying adieu, adieu, adieu to you, adieu, adieu. So long, farewell, I'll leave you saying goodbye. We flit, we float, we flee, we fly. So long, farewell, I'll leave you saying goodbye. The sun has gone to bed and so must I.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. We start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio from the village of Herwegen. Three very proud mothers in Herwegen this evening. Second place has been awarded to the first soloist from St. Agatha's Church in Moorbach. Yes, Fräulein Schweiger! Now, the first prize. The highest musical honor in the Ostmark goes to
A family contract!
It's your turn now. It's your turn. They're just coming.
A family contract!
It's me. There've only 5 more rooms to search. It shouldn't be long now.
How many of them are there?
I counted 8 stormtroopers and their officers. Sister Margaretta, we didn't know we put the Abbey in danger.
It's outrageous. The church has always been a sanctuary.
Not with these people. This is the 3rd time they've searched the Abbey.
Look! There! Nothing.
That's why we put you out here in the garden. They usually search the inside, never the outside.
Daddy, isn't this God's house?
Shh. Yes, darling.
Then why did he let them in?
We must all be very, very quiet. We'll let you know when they've gone.
After they've gone, can we go home?
No, darling, we have a very long drive ahead of us.
Listen, all stay close to each other.
Lieutenant!
No one out here, sir.
All right, come on.
They've gone.
Reverend Mother, we are sorry we brought this on you.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you
As
enough.
soon as it's safe, we'll start. We get our car deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They've left a guard on the road in front of the gate.
All the roads are blocked. The border's been closed.
I always thought of these mountains as my friends standing there protecting me. Now it seems as if they become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, whence cometh my help.
Georg, I know that mountain as well as I know this garden. And once we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
But the children...
We can help them. Father, we can do it without help.
You'll have help. For ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing.